Hey guys, Yo Raptor here with a reaction on the latest gaming news. This time Pokemon Sun and Moon news. This time we take a look at the legendary Pokemon. Last time the starters were the star of the show, and now the legendary Pokemon get a name and show their signature moves. We get a look at the whole big map, the Alola region that will be present in this new game that will launch on November 18th in America and November 23rd in Europe. On the 3DS, of course. So let's take a look. I will share my reaction and go a little bit into detail in what I see in this trailer. So let's go. So we see this Soleo guy. Will turn up the volume a little bit. So he's like a lion. We already saw him in action, but we did not know his name and his specifics. So he's a Psychic Steel Pokemon with an ability Full Metal Body. So we know that, for example, a Flame Body ability means that if your Pokemon is a fire Pokemon and has Flame Body and someone attacks him with a physical move, there's a 30% chance that Pokemon that attacks the fire Pokemon gets burned. But now we have Metal Body. So you see here active, so he's using it in a battle. But yeah, we don't really know what it does. So if you know it, let me know in the comments below. I could not find the answer. So his stats are obviously lowered because he's intimidated by Salamence. Okay, let's take a look at his signature move. So obviously before I know I just okay, we will watch it. Looks pretty cool. It's pretty effective as well. Not super effective, but it does the job. I think it will be like the name is Sun Steel Strike, so I think it will be a flame steel attack, and obviously that's a little bit weird because if you do fire against the steel Pokemon, it's super effective. So how does that work? We will have to see in the game, but it's obviously interesting that I will just take a little bit awesomer shot. Whew, he's doing crazy stuff here, but the signature move thing is obviously something that some legendary Pokemons have. Other Pokemons have that as well, but legendary Pokemons, for example, like Groudon, also had a signature move. So that's a move that only that Pokemon can do. Let's take a look at the signature move of Groudon here. I found a video where, he's doing his Precipice Blades. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Precipice Blades. So let's take a look. Against this super sad electric of level 10. Okay, there we go. So that's like super powerful. I just wanted to show you that, to give a taste of the signature move thing, how that all works. So let's take a look at the other of course legendary Pokemon that's on the box on Pokemon Moon. So this guy is on Pokemon Sun. Yeah, we already saw this. Okay, and this is Lunala. Obviously, it's Moon, and Luna is Moon, and they just thought, let's do La behind it to make it Lunala. Okay. Makes sense. This is a Psychic Ghost Pokemon, and that's obviously also a little bit weird because if you do Psychic against the Ghost, it's super effective. Here's the ability Shadow S, and obviously when you are a ghost you can get hit by physical moves. It just doesn't work like that. It will be interesting to see how Psychic is against this Pokemon. I think it will just be a normal effect, so not super effective against normally it would be super effective against the ghost, but now it would just be normal. Okay, let's take a look at his signature move here. I really like his style. Okay, he goes up. We already found our HM bot for Fly. Obviously you want Fly before this, I can imagine, because you will probably encounter this Pokemon before the 8th gym. That's normally the case. Yeah, and he does that against a ghost Pokemon, against a Gengar. So obviously that's super effective because it's a Psychic move probably. So this is like the whole region. Last time in the trailer we only saw this part of the region. It was not that large. As you can see here, we saw like a zoom in on walking here, and it was like a super small walk. So this obviously looks a little bit larger, and it's cool that you can experience more like islands. But what I'm really not so happy about is, for example, this. So did this isle, this thing, and this here, and this, because this will probably be like areas where you have to swim, and like in Ruby and Sapphire, there was a lot of water. Of course, you know that from the IGN review, where yeah, they thought that there was too much water, so 7.8, 7.8. But yeah, I don't like water as well. It's like super boring to fight against the same Pokemon over and over again. So hopefully they get that a little bit balanced. They fix that. That would be weird. So we also see like something here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go a little bit back. What's this? It's like a ship or something. Oh wow, we see it over here. So that looks like a ship. Maybe that's the Poke League. That would be cool to have a Poke League in the middle of the water. So like different cities. This has a huge wall. We see like some awesome mountains here. This looks interesting as well. Obviously this as well. Ground Pokemon, probably volcanoes, fire Pokemon. Maybe the lion guys over here. Very interesting to see indeed. And we see some boats over here. So that's like the whole Alola region that you get to explore. But still, my like takeaway is that there will be more regions in this Pokemon game, so that we can explore like the region from the first Pokemon from Red and Blue. Because at the end of the first announcement trailer of Pokemon Sun and Moon, it was said that this year all Pokemon games come together, something like that. So it all comes together. I think that's what they said. So that's like a little weird. It all comes together. Okay, so we can explore all the other regions as well. It's wishful thinking, but it would be cool to have something like that we obviously saw in Silver and in Gold, where you could then go back to Pallet and do that whole like region again with your Pokemon. That will be insane. But from the looks of it, the region looks pretty cool, and yeah, it would be cool to have like different areas to go. So this looks like the more Hawaii style island, and yeah, it sure looks interesting. I'm curious to explore this. I want to explore this. Welcome. So we see it a little bit in depth. It still looks like super not crowded. Where is everyone? It's like a why is there no one here? Why is this all empty? Obviously we see the grass here where you can encounter Pokemon, but where is everyone? Is there no one living on these islands? Is this like an island that you just explored, or how does this work? So here we see at the last like second, we see like a Poke Center, of course. We see another NPC, and there's still not a lot of people. This is like, okay, it's night, everyone is inside, but still, it does not feel alive. We already saw the trainers, and yeah, you can really customize them this time, and that's pretty cool. Obviously, you can do that. You could do that before, but this time it looks like you go a little bit more nuts. I will always go with the boy, but yeah, it's cool to have a girl too, of course. Oh, no, nice back. I like that back. Interesting. And he of course has the watch here to make your Pokemon go mega evil. So that's of course also in the game. This is Professor Kukai. He's like Skyping with you here, and yeah, you can choose your settings, take a picture, and close it as well. I think you cannot close it while you talk with him. Maybe you can. It would be cool. That could be the reason the region is chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon. Yeah, so that's interesting. Are they all rare Pokemon? Is that maybe why there's not a lot of things going on? That the Pokemon that you encounter there are only rare? Because remember that we all only saw like new starters yet and yeah, the legendary Pokemons that are on the box. There are some other weird Pokemon we saw, like in the first announcement trailer. They were like teasing that, and there was another Pokemon that was shown, yeah, for just 1 second. But still, we have not seen a lot of other Pokemon, and it's interesting that he says only rare Pokemon, but we will see. Lily is the mysterious assistant of Kokai, of the professor here. I hopefully pronounced that right. Cuckoo. It's probably Cuckoo. Lily is more easy to pronounce, but she's like a little weird. Is she like your? Ooh, she's a damsel in distress. She, yeah, is she like your rival? I don't think she is, but you will probably, because in the later Pokemon games you just fight 2 people, not one rival. So one chose the other Pokemon. So you have 3 starters. Lily will probably choose the Pokemon that is good against you, and you also have another friend, and that's How. That's also your new friend. They gave me chicken skin. Okay, and there's the mysterious girl again. Oh no, wait. This is the guy that gives you the Pokemon. This guy is like the professor. Okay, it's a plot twist here. Okay, interesting. But anyway, one of them will, yeah, they will both also get like the other starter. So no matter what you choose, they will get the other 2. Oh, that's interesting. A new Pokédex. And that's interesting because nice to meet you, gentle of the good. On the goods, and this really makes me think of Dora. You know that girl that has like a talking bag and everything talks to her, and it's like a Pokédex from Dora. That's my take on it, at least. So that's interesting. So if you have a Rotom and you do it inside this this Pokédex, it will, yeah, a whole new way. Yeah, it will be a whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. Okay, and we already knew that. Subscribe to our channel. Okay, interesting. New Pokemon Sun and Moon footage. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe for way more reactions on the latest gaming news. E3 2016 predictions. So that's a little bit sad. Normally a Pokemon game would be playable at the show. I mean, I played X and Y before it was released, and Sun and Moon as well. Just small demos of things that were not even in the game. So they made like a small area where you could just walk around, see the Mega Evolution of Mewtwo, and fight in the 3D, yeah, the new graphics, of course, because that was super interesting. And with Omega Ruba, I don't even remember, but it was, yeah, it was a little weird. But right now at E3, I will not be able to play these games because Nintendo only has Zelda, so that sucks. But still, yeah, why would you want to play a Pokemon game earlier? I mean, it will just play the same, it looks the same, it's a new region that you just want to explore in the full game and not at a press event or something like that. So, am I hyped? I don't know. It looks like another Pokemon game. I wanted them to do something different, but this shit sells extremely well. Everyone is hyped for it, so of course they will not change it. And that's sad. I think it's sad. I want to see some more improvements, some really new thoughts, some, oh my god, like I did not see this coming, and this is like just the checkbox of every new Pokemon game, and they just do it. It's weird that we don't really know how much Pokemon are in this game, because yeah, the someone from that's working on this game said over 10. Yeah, of course, over 10. That's like super obvious. But will there be more? Yeah, how much more than 10? Because I don't see them putting in another 100 Pokemon. That would be weird. They could do it, but come on, the last Pokemon that they announced or put in the game were just sucked. Let's be honest. The first 2 generations are still the best in my opinion. So yeah, it will be curious to follow this game. I still think that we will go to other regions as well. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video if you did, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.